The whispering woods buzzed with excitement on the eve of the great forest election. Every creature, from dormouse to badger, was busy preparing. Squirrels counted acorn ink pots, hedgehogs rolled moss cushions, and rabbits dashed about with voter leaflets. Even grumpy old man Badger polished the ballot marker, secretly proud to help. From the highest branches to the deepest burrows, everyone worked together, knowing tomorrow's vote was a promise that every voice mattered. The forest's joyful hum was a celebration of community and democracy. High in the great oak, Professor Hoot, the election overseer, watched the preparations unfold. With his detailed scroll, he checked off tasks: voter lists delivered, ballot boxes crafted by Beatrice Beaver, and security led by Ferdinand Fox. "Barnaby Rabbit, are the voter lists out?" he called. "All delivered, Professor," came the reply. The ballot boxes, sturdy, sealed logs, were ready, and the perimeter was secure. Professor Hoot's careful planning and the animals' teamwork kept everything on track. The forest selection machine was running perfectly. Barnaby Rabbit, the ever-enthusiastic head of voter outreach, zipped through the woods with a bundle of colorful leaflets explaining how to vote. His little feet barely touched the mossy ground as he darted between ferns and tree roots, determined to reach every burrow and hollow. Barnaby believed that every animal, no matter how small or shy, deserved to have their voice heard in the great woodland election. With each hop, he spread not just information, but a contagious sense of excitement about the big day ahead. He made sure everyone, from elderly Mrs. Vole, who had seen many seasons come and go, to nervous first-time deer voters whose legs trembled with anticipation, felt included and informed. Barnaby patiently explained the voting process, answering questions and calming nerves. He gathered groups of animals in sunny clearings and shady nooks, making sure no one was left out. Even the shyest hedgehog and the most reclusive owl found comfort in Barnaby's gentle encouragement and clear instructions. "It's easy as nibbling a carrot," he reassured, demonstrating how to mark a ballot with a steady paw. Barnaby used simple examples and even brought along a carrot as a prop, making the process fun and memorable. He showed everyone how to fold their ballots and where to place them, turning what seemed complicated into something every animal could do with confidence. To make sure every vote counted, Barnaby coordinated a team of swift messenger pigeons to carry results from the most remote woodland stations. These feathered couriers soared above the treetops, weaving through branches and clouds, ensuring that even the animals living farthest from the clearing could participate fully. Barnaby checked in with each pigeon, double-checking their routes and cheering them on as they took flight. His boundless energy and genuine care brought the whole forest together. Animals who rarely spoke to each other now worked side by side, preparing for the big event. Barnaby made sure every creature knew their role, whether it was setting up the voting booths, guiding others to the right spot, or simply offering a friendly smile. The sense of community grew stronger with every passing hour. By midday, Barnaby had reached every corner of the forest, from the sun-dappled meadows to the quietest thickets, spreading confidence and excitement wherever he went. His cheerful voice echoed through the trees, reminding everyone that their vote mattered. The woodland buzzed with anticipation, and even the birds sang a little brighter. Thanks to Barnaby's tireless efforts, the entire forest was ready to vote. Every animal, from the tiniest mouse to the tallest deer, felt prepared and proud to take part in this special day. The woodland community stood united, eager to make their voices heard and shape their shared future together. In the heart of the ancient woodland, a remarkable group known as the Ballot Box Brigade assembled at dawn. Badgers, squirrels, and otters, each with their own strengths and talents, had volunteered for the important task of moving the heavy, beeswax-sealed ballot boxes to their designated stations. The forest was alive with anticipation, as every creature knew how much depended on their teamwork and determination. The morning mist curled around their paws and whiskers as they set out, united by a sense of purpose and excitement for the coming election. The sturdy badgers took the lead, hauling the first ballot box through the winding trails to Pine Dell. Their broad shoulders and steady pace made them perfect for the job, while the nimble squirrels darted ahead, clearing twigs and leaves from the path and calling out warnings about low branches or slippery moss. The squirrels' quick reflexes and sharp eyes kept everyone safe and on track, ensuring the box arrived without a scratch. When the group reached Willow Creek, the otters took over. With practiced ease, they floated the second ballot box across the sparkling water, using their strong tails and webbed paws to guide it safely to the opposite bank. The otters' playful energy turned the crossing into a cheerful event, and their laughter echoed through the trees as they worked together, never letting the precious cargo tip or drift away. The final, largest box was a true test of teamwork. In the sunny expanse of Sunny Meadow, all the animals joined forces, badgers pushing from behind, squirrels guiding from the sides, and otters helping to steady the load. The box was heavy and awkward, but with everyone working together, it was slowly but surely pushed and pulled into place. The meadow rang with encouragement and laughter as the animals cheered each other on, proud of their combined effort. Each animal's unique skill made the job possible. The badger's strength, the squirrel's agility, and the otter's cleverness all played a vital role. Even the smallest mouse and the shyest hedgehog found ways to help, whether by offering encouragement or fetching water for the tired workers. It was a true community effort, and every creature felt a sense of pride in what they had accomplished together. As the last box settled under the spreading branches of the great oak, a cheer rose up from the gathered animals. The air was filled with joy and relief as everyone realized they had done something truly special. The great oak, ancient and wise, seemed to stand a little taller, its leaves rustling in approval. High above, Professor Hoot, the wise old owl, watched the proceedings with a satisfied nod. His keen eyes had seen many elections, but never one prepared with such unity and care. He knew that the heart of the election, the trust and cooperation of the forest, was secure. With the ballot boxes in place and the animals' spirits high, the forest was nearly ready for the big day. All that remained was to await the dawn, when every creature would have their say beneath the great oak. Ferdinand Fox, head of security, patrolled the woods with sharp eyes and quiet determination. He led the Stoat sentinels on the perimeter and stationed the Badger Guard at polling sites, ensuring safety without intimidation. "Stay alert. We want everyone to feel safe voting," he instructed. Ferdinand checked locks, sniffed for trouble, and kept the atmosphere calm. Old Man Badger reported, "All quiet, Ferdinand." The only sounds were happy preparations. Ferdinand's plan worked. The forest was secure. Every voter would cast their ballot in peace. As the golden light of evening filtered through the tall trees, a gentle hush fell over the forest. Young animals from every corner of the woods gathered in a quiet clearing, their eyes wide with curiosity and anticipation. They had heard whispers about an important event, the forest vote, and wondered why it mattered so much. Some felt nervous, others excited, but all were eager to understand what it truly meant to have a say in the future of their home. Professor Hoot, the wise old owl, fluttered down to a low branch and gazed kindly at the gathering. "Voting is our way of shaping the future together," he began, his voice calm and reassuring. "Each vote is a voice, and together they guide our home. When we vote, we share our hopes and dreams for the forest. It's not just about choosing a leader. It's about making sure everyone's voice is heard, no matter how small." Barnaby Rabbit, always eager to help, hopped forward and added, "It's about responsibility, too. When we vote, we show that we care for each other and for the place we all call home. By choosing a fair leader, we help make decisions that keep our forest safe and happy for everyone. It's a way to look out for our friends and neighbors and to make sure everyone is treated kindly and with respect. The young animals listened closely, their faces thoughtful as they considered these words. They realized that even though each of them was just one small creature in a big, bustling forest, their single vote was powerful, a promise to their community. It meant they could help shape the rules and traditions that would guide them all, and that their choices could make a real difference in the lives of their friends and families. Pip the squirrel looked down at his tiny paw, suddenly understanding its importance. He realized that his mark, though small, was a symbol of his voice and his promise to care for the forest. It was a way to stand up for what he believed in and to help protect the place he loved. Voting wasn't just a mark on the forest floor. It was a voice and a promise. Each paw print, each leaf placed in the voting pile, was a sign that the animals cared about their home and each other. It was a way to show respect for the wisdom of the group and to help build a future where everyone could thrive. As the meeting ended and the animals returned to their homes, the lessons settled in their hearts. Every vote counted, and together their voices could shape a brighter, kinder future for the whole forest. Sunny Meadow transformed into the heart of the election, with booths made from sunflower stalks and ivy. Robins, mice, and shrews worked together, adding cheerful daisies and arranging everything for comfort and privacy. Badgers and beavers set up orderly lines and soft moss cushions for the elderly. The polling station looked festive and welcoming, a true community effort. As the sun set, the stage was set for democracy. As dusk fell, Professor Hoot gathered Barnaby Rabbit, Beatrice Beaver, and Ferdinand Fox for a final check. Barnaby reported all voters informed and pigeons ready. Beatrice confirmed ballot boxes and booths were secure and supplies plentiful. Ferdinand assured the security teams were in place and the forest was peaceful. Professor Hoot declared, "Preparations are complete. All that's left is to rest and await the dawn." A quiet cheer rose from the team. The forest was ready for its big day. The Whispering Woods slept peacefully, polling stations standing ready under the moonlight. Animals dreamed of fairness and community, knowing they'd built something important together. Ferdinand Fox made a final, proud patrol. Professor Hoot listened to the calm of the woods. The spirit of cooperation was strong. As dawn approached, the forest held its breath, ready for the great forest election. A new day, and a new decision, was about to begin.